Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Welcome to the field, your Las Vegas Raiders.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. Man downfield and Myers has it. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Las Vegas.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down, Smith to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Yards. That's another Raiders first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
A gain of 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And again, it's Smith. This one finds Thornton. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Stop short of the goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Looking to throw, Smith. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Brings up third
Oftentimes,
down
these
and
early
goal.
exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers, but they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
25-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
The score, Raiders
All in all,
3,
Kate, I'm going to call that a good start.
Chargers
Offense
nothing.
established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over.
So now we'll get a look at the
10
other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins, and that's not easy to do in this AFC.
Herbert throwing right away into the hands of Conklin. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one's nabbed by Allen. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Complete to Keenan Allen. A gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got it first to begin the frame. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph the pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert now, blitz coming. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
To number 15, Lad McConkey. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Chargers.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10, give to Harris. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. Second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Herbert. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Dicker connects there. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over.
Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders got a long way to go and a short time to get there. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Smith dumps it off to his running back. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Smith on 1st down. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's a gain
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Myers, the motion man here. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, Smith has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
To Ian Thomas.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, we know who's coming from.
And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He'll step up, and there he goes. Smith lost it, and Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part, finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 3. Daniel Carlson.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Incomplete.
Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Cut out left. Jukes one defender. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go. So a 1-possession game.
All right,
Brock,
Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Daniel Carlson
all set now for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Herbert from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First down, Chargers.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Now an inside handoff to Harris. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Johnston brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack of feeling instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Completed over the middle. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go play action. Here's Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is Genty on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 7.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Herbert gonna tuck and run. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
The tackle by Jeremy Chin. A gain of 12. 1st down, Los Angeles.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Complete to number
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. Setting up the screen. Pushing it up past the 30. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A gain of 15 yards. And a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They've got a man in motion. First down, Smith to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 40 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 9 on
Even
the
from the
play.
booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Chargers in the dime on third down. 6 DBs out in coverage. He's back to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders want to end it in regulation if they can. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Finds the in route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Chargers first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. Here he is to throw. On the screen, this is Harris. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20.
The
Raiders have their offense back out there. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Brock Bowers. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second.
That's good for a
And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, it's really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 42. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They'll need to find a way inside of field goal range with what time's left, and then save a second to try the game winner. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
2nd down.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running behind center with Harris. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Najee Harris.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Harris once more. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
He was taken
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it's all coming down to a
Cameron
try from
Dicker
Cameron
for the
Dicker.
Chargers
He
field
hit his
goal.
first one. His second one's coming from
39-yard
inside of
attempt.
40. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The entire game now
Cameron
resting on the
Dicker
right
on
foot of
for
this
the
kicker.
Chargers field goal.
It's a 39-yarder from the left
39-yard
hash.
attempt.
The kick is good. He got
The
it.
kick
And
is
the
good.
third time he puts it through
Makes
will be
the
the
score.
charm. They've won it. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.